Yo, what's up YouTube? It's me again, and today we're gonna talk about sci-fi alien video game. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm about to reach 500 subscribers and it would really mean much for me. All said and done, let's start from worst to best.
Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
Our first title for today is the Mass Effect Trilogy. For those of you who want to venture into space and travel between planets, Mass Effect is the perfect choice. Although the last release was a bit disappointing, overall the game still offers an amazing experience. And guess what, the second release contains one of the best storylines in gaming history, so if you're a fan of open world space RPGs, then yeah, go ahead and dive into this astonishing game.
I am Arkham. Surrender or burn.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We're explorers. Not an army. Sure, we've been outplayed. The Archon is a master of his game. We're about to change the rules.
He's a human from another galaxy. A pathfinder.
I don't need an army. I've got a Krogan.
Go right, it'll be fun.
This is exactly why we came. Cover's blown, run!
They want to fight? We'll give it to them!
Breaking! Keep it up!
You know what? Don't play fucking Andromeda, it's a shitty release. Next on our list we have Evolve. If you've had enough killing stupid aliens in single player games and you're looking for a change, then Evolve is your best choice. First-person shooter is an asymmetrical multiplayer on which 4 players that play as hunters go against the 5th player playing as the alien monster. Apart from that, the combination between cooperative and competitive is quite cool, especially when you're the one playing as the Abomination. Away from gameplay, the game has amazing graphics with a huge attention to details, and it's playable on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. If you haven't played this genre yet, then now is the time to do it and see through the eyes of the monster itself.
And there's a time for action, and this is one of those times.
I take your point.
So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
If you're looking to have some fun sucking human brains and invading Earth, then our next game will deliver it all. This remastered version of Destroy All Humans does an amazing job in changing one's mood. The colorful open world and the comic graphic style actually hold up quite well. Apart from that, the game controls are quite simple and satisfying, alongside combat mechanics that are so cool. And guess what, you can also get stealthy from time to time disguised as a human. Maybe eventually it's time to stop playing the hero after all, and be the villain once.
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
First, communist spies infiltrated a small country fair in the American heartland. And they destroyed the whole fairground. Civilian casualties were tragically high.
I will not rest until we find the perpetrators of the fairground carnage and bring him to justice.
What a bunch of losers. Minds like mud. This planet is easy pickings.
On our list is a game that I'm addicted to, the only place where you can loot a billion gun. Yes, we're speaking of Borderlands. Unlike Mass Effect, all the Borderlands releases are astounding. And if you haven't played the first 3 games, then believe me, now it's the time to do it. With Borderlands 3 released 2 years ago and still having tons of updates, new DLCs and additional content, you can spend hundreds of hours playing and having fun. Not only that, but the game does a great job eliminating the repetitive annoying sounds that we all hate. Anyway, for those of you who never heard of Borderlands, it's a first-person shooter that takes place on different planets. The game has a unique graphic style and does a great job wrapping it up with smooth gameplay mechanics and movement. Yet the best part is the humor aspect, which plays a huge role on making it such a perfect game to play.
Things are gonna get a lot better around here once I'm in charge.
Yeah! Things are about to get awesome! High five! Or, you know, not.
You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to greenlight research.
Moving on, we have a Bethesda first-person shooter game. On Prey, you play as Morgan, a human that got stuck on a space station infiltrated by some alien foe.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no... Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m.
Good morning, Morgan. Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
Looking for a way out, the player can develop many abilities and skills and acquire different weapons. The space station also works as the open world map of the game, where you unlock new areas as you progress. Something similar to Resident Evil games if you're familiar with that. As for the gameplay, you can either play stealthy or aggressively like many other games, and there are a multiplicity of endings depending on your in-game choices.
Good morning, Morgan. You're not going to like what I have to say next.
Our next game is a big one. When it comes to third-person shooters, the Xbox exclusive Gears is really an astonishing game that everyone should try. The game is usually based on shooting and taking cover, but man, it's so addictive and smooth. It also provides you with a variety of dope weapons, chainsaw, an assault rifle, some alien tech weaponry, and the list goes on. The game also does a great job at delivering a nice campaign mode and a competitive 4v4 multiplayer mode. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and grab that chainsaw and cut some aliens on half. One more thing, the skating mission is so cool that I repeated it 3 times.
Hey, why did you come here with with me. What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game of survival.
This is humanity's chance to repent.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
Unless you're living under a rock, there's no way you haven't heard of this game, so I'm really gonna keep it simple on this one. Doom is an FPS full of gore, fun and satisfaction, which is everything that I'm looking for in a video game.
In the name of our prosperity, who are you, a human, to defy our traditions? Is you.
Before we reach our last pick for today, here are some honorable mentions that are worth checking.
I've got movement! I've got movement!
You don't fight alone.
You better believe we're showing this motherfucker humanity isn't dead because we're still alive. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started. What's the plan?
We're gonna kill a lot of aliens.
I like it.
Why do I have a feeling that's a big understatement?
You think someone could at least give me a high five?
This has been a high-cost operation. Let us hope my predecessor's faith in it was justified.
It is quite rare to find horror alien video games, and our next game has made it to the top of the list, not just for being scary though, no. Alien Isolation provides an intense experience that keeps going on. For those of you who never played the game, it is mainly about avoiding an undefeatable alien on a space station. You play as Amanda Ripley, where you gotta keep it stealthy in order to make it. Apart from that, the first-person perspective adds a lot to the overall game immersion, making this game such a good horror sci-fi. Due to its creepy dark atmosphere, this single-player action-adventure will give you the true experience of fear on a video game. Most of them are jump scares though. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, it would really mean a lot for me to reach 500 subscribers, and see you on another video.